Hello and welcome to another video of the Minecraft Survival Guide. We are here on one of the last videos, and this is about all the other things in Minecraft that I may have missed in my other videos. As you can see, that works well. Thank you, sheep, for wrecking that little thing there, so I'm just going to have to reset that. Right, so basically this includes all the little bits and bobs, things that I've missed, people that have mentioned to me that I've missed as well. So hopefully I should get all the last little bits in here. Yeah, let me just fix this and I can show you that another time. Not now though. Not now. Right, first thing. Of course, it has to be like that, doesn't it? Well, okay, well, I'll show you this thing first, considering it seems to want to it wants to entertain you guys, clearly, and it can't help itself. Well, basically what's happening here is, this is part of the redstone video. Basically, you can use redstone ore blocks, which are these, to activate, well, anything really. So let me just get a boat. Where are they? Basically, I'm just using, you can have loads of different ones, but this is simple. Oh no, why is it raining? So it's snowing. That shouldn't make a difference. No, it doesn't. So basically, when you touch a redstone ore block, or walk over it, or hit it with your pick, whatever, it'll activate some particles, which updates anything around it. And as you can see, that's getting redstone power from nothing, because of the redstone repeater block bug, where you remove it and the redstone still stays powered. However, if I walk across this now, it'll update it, which will then of course activate all that with piston and put all those stuff on there, which then activates whatever you want it to activate. So basically it's like an update thing, so you could tell people to place a certain object in a little cubbyhole thing, or they have to use an object, say like a furnace, brewing stand, whatever you want. And that's basically the whole. Well, you can do lots of things with that, especially for adventure maps and anything like that, so that's why I wanted to show you that. So let's just reset it, shall we? There we go. I like making sure it's nice and... There we go. Of course, you do have to reset it each time, but still. So yeah. Right, thing I missed on the basic things, let's turn it to sunrise, was how to make a chest. Now, let's just do that now. Of course, you need wood and planks, and a crafting table. So let's get the crafting table, place it down, get rid of that. Let's get our wooden planks, and of course you basically just fill the entire box apart from the middle, like that, and you get your chest. Simple enough, and of course that makes a double chest, putting one next to each other. You cannot place ones next to that. However, I do know I don't know if the trick still works. I'll try it. Place that. Nope, it doesn't work. Of course that then ruins some of my crops there. Never mind, so you can't place that like that, which is a shame, but you can place them, of course, just so it's not directly. So you can place them all these bits here, as long as they're not right next to each other. Right, so next thing is to stop water from freezing. Now of course there's two ways here. Because that torch is now removed, the block froze over. So you can either use torches, placing them on the block that's next to them. So you can't place them here, that won't do anything. That will only affect this one, this one, this one, and this one. So you have to place them adjacent to this water source block. Or you can just put a block over the water source block and it stops it from freezing, as you can see. So now next thing is to do combat, something I missed here, and with spiders. Obviously I can't get a spider to come here, but basically when you have something like this, say underground, or if you go into a dungeon, monster spawner, and it's a spider spawner, normally you will find that actually if they see you, spiders will try and follow you, but of course they can't get through here, can they? So they'll climb up this bit here, and there'll be loads of them up here. So when you go through the doorway, as you come through, they'll then drop down and sneak attack you. So always be careful of that. That's just basically a little trick to help you out in combat. Always be careful of spiders, because remember they do climb things, and because they're trying to follow you and they can't get through, you then walk through and then they'll jump down and Ninja you. Yeah. So, next thing is this, I believe. Strange thing, this hasn't frozen actually. Huh. You'd think that would have frozen. I guess not. Oh, actually. If I block one of those off. If I just block them all off. Will it freeze then? Believe it will. Well, we'll come back to that and see if it freezes or not. So basically, next thing, show you the infinite water source. Basically, to make this, they say get rid of all this. Goodbye. Place one there. Okay, so it's all flowing that way, and then you place one in the opposite corner, and you get it sorted. Basically, what creates an infinite source block is when there's a water source block there and there, and they meet, it creates a new water source block here. So when two flows meet into each other right next to each other like that, it just creates a source block. And that's also how you expand rivers and stuff like that. There you go, see? So that froze. But I believe that if it's flowing in all four corners, it won't freeze. So let's leave that and come back to that. But yeah, also while I'm here I can show you this. And now to bucket up water, you can't bucket up water from flowing water. You have to find the source block and bucket up that. As you can see there. I can put that back. So you have to do that. You can't bucket up flowing water. It just doesn't work. So, next thing is fireplaces. Now this is a simple fireplace. I've just made it out of brick because, well, most people do. However, you can make it out of anything that isn't flammable, basically. So I've just put some wood all the way around it. And the only thing you really need to do is to get rid of this. In here I've just put some netherrack and I've lit it on fire. So you have your fire. And what you do is you have to surround it by brick. So it's all the flammable material is at least one block away from it. Then all the bits that spit out as well don't catch fire to the wood. Simple as that. Now you don't have to have a chimney. I don't know if this is myth or not. However, smoke. If there's wood too close, let's say it's put it here. I mean that's like 2 blocks away. Right, sorry about that. So yeah, that should be the perfect fire. See, I don't know if that sets on fire. It is 2 blocks away from the actual fire itself, I believe. Although the fire effect seems to be more than 1 block high. So I don't know if that will set it on fire. We'll come back to it and see if it's done anything. But I think you do need a chimney. Even though the smoke seems to be ignoring it, which is a bit weird. Normally it has a collision thing. Which is strange, actually. Yeah, see, it does have a collision thing, so why is it not noticing the block? Oh, now it has. Okay, so yeah, it's Minecraft, it's a bit buggy. Obviously, I've already shown you this and the effectiveness of redstone. Now, something else which I didn't show you in redstone was pressure plates. Now, there's different ones. There's wooden ones and there's stone ones. Wooden ones can be activated by any object. Any object and player. Stone ones cannot be activated by any object but the player. Only the player can activate them. I'm not sure about mobs. I'd have to try it. I want to set it to midnight. See if we can attract a mob. Come on, zombie. That's it. Slip on the ice. Slip on the ice. Okay, so let's bring him over here. Good boy. He's a good boy. And let's try and get him on this. I don't know. Let me try that again. Come back here. Come on. That's it. Fall down. Okay, they do activate stone blocks, so there you have that. So that's just creative, moon, and he'll burn. So yeah, obviously mobs can activate this blocks as well. So basically any players or mobs can activate stone blocks. And anything can activate wooden ones, including items. Let's get away from this zombie, shall we? Right. Now, something else you should know, which would be helpful in fighting Enderman. Also, it doesn't seem to be setting fire, so that should be fine. However, there's always a chance, I'm pretty sure. Because remember, fire does spit stuff. Or maybe lava. Maybe that's lava. Ah, yeah. So, if you go in your inventory, obviously not in creative, and you put a pumpkin on your head. Now you'll get this effect where it's very limited vision. However, you can now look at an Enderman and they won't start attacking you. You're basically protected from Enderman. Now, of course, the armor does suck incredibly, and it's not really that useful apart from that. Honestly, for me, I would just not look at them. Simple as that, because if you think about it, it's really quite easy to just not look at Enderman. I mean, there's Enderman there, so let's just not look at it. Simple as that. Obviously, but if you just want to, it might be useful in the end. I will do the end video and try and sort out that. Right, so the next thing, let's see what we got. Aha! Now water. Where is it? I've placed it here somewhere. It's over here, I think. Yes. Now water at the moment can be stopped by ladders and signs. I think that Jeb is working on fixing this because people complained saying fix the ladders, and he found out that it meant that. However, I kind of see that as a profitable bug, and one that probably should be natural, because to be honest, it's really useful, as I'm using it currently in my hardcore as well. Say if you had a big huge long tunnel and you climbed up the ladder, and then when to get back down you could just jump down and land in the water. I mean, that's useful. It'd be a shame if he does fix that, so that might not be there at the end of this all. Right, now something I also missed in farming. Now pumpkins and melons. There we go. I almost said mushrooms then. That would have been a bit weird. Okay. So I have a pumpkin and 7 melon slices, which I got from destroying a melon. So if I just go in normal crafting here, put the pumpkin in, I get 4 pumpkin seeds from 1 pumpkin. Put the melons in, and I get a melon seed from each melon slice. So if I get all of them, I've got 7 melon seeds, 4 pumpkin seeds. So let's put these here, and this here. I can get rid of that now. The only thing you need to make melons and pumpkins is at least, obviously, where you're planting them, and then 1 block next to them. Either side doesn't have to be. It doesn't matter. All it needs is somewhere where it could drop the pumpkin next to it. So if I just bone meal these now, obviously I'm going to need a bit more bone meal. So let's go in. Oh, I'm not in creative. That's why. So let's get myself a decent amount of bone meal. Oh, never mind. I'll wait. So these are all nice and grown. And then what will happen is these will have a chance of dropping pumpkins and melons either side here. Don't know if I can bone meal it again and it will drop it. Nope, it's just down to chance. So we'll come back to these and see if anything's grown. Right, now, next thing is portals. I fixed something in them. So let's just. No, it's not. Stop froze. So that's definitely working. If water's flowing on all 4 sides, it doesn't freeze even when in a snowy biome. So yeah, that might be useful. So portals. Now there's 2 things that I missed. I was told that you can close a portal by placing water into the portal itself. I tried to do it so it was just flowing in. However, that does not stop the portal, and you can't do it that way. It doesn't work. However, if you right-click a portal, right-click one of these side of the obsidian blocks and place the water in there, it'll close the portal and, of course, flood everything near it. But it'll close it, and it's probably a lot easier way than breaking one of the sides. Right, so let's start this portal. What we do is we go through it. Now in the nether, I created another portal. And basically what happens is, when you get a certain distance away, you need to get a reasonable distance away. Because if you're too close, they will just join portals together and go back to the same portal. But obviously the distance like that is not that far away. You'd expect it to be the same in the real world. Actually no. You can use the nether as basically a fast travel option. So if I go in this portal now that I've created over here, I will not go to the same portal because it's far enough away. And as you can see, I am in a completely different spot. I am inside a cave. It's a very cool cave. Near the surface here, so let's go up, see where we are. We're in a completely different area. Now, I came here before and I got completely lost, having no idea which way was back. But of course, I've put myself a little arrow telling me which way is home. So, I'm just going to follow that arrow, and you'll see that it will eventually get to our portal, and you'll see the distance that you've actually managed to travel through the portal and using it to fast travel. So it's over there, as you can see it in that. Still see it. Let's keep going. I mean, it's a reasonable distance now already, considering how small it was in the Nether. Oh, lag there. Aha, there's that ravine on the previous episodes. So yeah. Oh, here we go, and here we are. See that huge distance for that such a small space in the Nether. Now this is basically everything I could possibly think for Minecraft. If I ever think of anything else, I'll try and get it sorted. The last episode will be on the end, and probably just some tips and helps on how to defeat the boss and the Ender Dragon. Of course, if you don't want spoilers, then don't go watch it. And as you can see, the melons have grown. Now I have noticed that melons take a lot longer to grow than pumpkins take a lot longer to grow than melons. So if I just smash these now, I now have a bunch of melons, and of course the little stem stays where it is. You collect all your melon slices and resow it, and there you go. So I hope you enjoyed this series of videos. I'll get the last one out eventually. It's not as important as the actual main stuff. That's a loud car. Really got to figure out a way to stop that. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this series, and that one too. I'll try and get it sorted for the last one. So favorite, like, comment, whatever you want. If you enjoyed this video, found it helpful, and see you later. Bye bye.